This is Joshua Ward, drummer and co-writer for the band Rapheumets Well, and welcome to Rapheumets Well's mansion, also known as the Well Estate. What got me playing drums? I was about 11 years old when I first started, but my brother, when I was a kid, I used to listen to like Metallica and some Marilyn Manson. I think he had the Spawn, the original Spawn movie soundtrack had some metal songs. So I was like a kid, I'd sneak in the room, and when he was at school or whatever he was doing, and I'd listen to his music and play his Sega Game Gear, and he was pissed when he found out. I actually enjoyed the movie Mortal Kombat, and you know, it's kind of cheesy, but when I was a kid, I wanted to be a secret ninja. And you know, for those who've seen it, you see Scorpion, he's on a fighting, and the scene that he's fighting in, you hear the song Zero Signal by Fear Factory. And so what really led to my career pathway into drumming, me and my brother and some friends were walking down the street, and emanating from this building was this kind of bassy sound, and I ran up to the door and I put my ear to it, and here I was, this little bald head, you know, kid with a lisp, and I put my ear up to the door, and they opened the door, and there was a band called Truth of Sorrow, which was native to Valdez, North Carolina. And when they opened the door, I fell in, and behold, there was these Viking guys looking down at me, and they asked me, "Hey, you want to hear a song?" "Yeah, of course." I ain't gonna say no, you know. And they played a cover of Slayer, and that's been one of the most pivotal moments in my life. Because of that, it's gave me a pathway. My first drum kit was made out of boxes. I had some Freon cans, banjo brass ring. We are in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and my mother bought me a pair of rototoms. So I had all these mixed up. I think I had a shirt over the drum head to make a bass drum sound, what I perceived was a bass drum sound. So, yeah. I joined my first band when I was 12, I did my first show when I was 13, and I did my first tour when I was 14. And then the question comes, who lets a 12-year-old join an extreme metal band with a bunch of 20-year-olds? Well, I had to leave home, and when I left home, I stayed with members of the band. Most people thought, surely he's conjuring spirits and sacrificing goats and doing crack cocaine, using Ouija boards. But the truth is, they actually encouraged me to go on, finish my high school, get my high school education, get a Bachelor of Science and a Master's education in medicine. So metal guys are humble guys, very encouraging. They made me go through school. Sometimes they just need to put a little bit of deodorant. Bands that have inspired me. What inspired y'all?
Hall & Oates.
Duran Duran. Billy Joel.
Dimmu Borgir, Cradle of Filth. When I was younger, I really liked like Behemoth, and lately I've got into Flesh God Apocalypse, Septic Flesh, Enfold Darkness. But I've also got bands like Black Crown Initiates, one of my favorite bands right now. We played with them about a year ago. We're getting ready to play with them again. Go check them out. Devin Townsend is a strong influence on my preferences. Our newest guitar player and his friend Alex brought in influences. I just developed a lisp from Obscura, Beyond Creation, Bullrod, and things like that. So that's been inspiring as well. We're just as much inspired from bands that are native to the Carolinas, such as Behind the Sun, Marrow of the Earth, Neverfall, Oxido, For Nevermore, Daedalus. I mess up your guys' name. Very sorry. Enthean. Oh yes, man. That's my boo-boos there. Enthean, Crow Holler, all these bands together have been just as inspiring. So we're all working, thanks to venues like Ground Zero, which Mick Minshaw owns. These have been just as much inspiring to help us progress, and in that same respects, we're trying to pave the road for all of us to try to find a pathway of success.
Have to work as a team, man.
Shut up. All right. Ready, John?
Ready?
All right. Listen here, camera. I'm gonna tell you what gave me my influences. Told that camera.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
All right. My influence has been mostly in drums. Have been like George Calais, Nick Barker. I love the drum for like Flesh God Apocalypse. Of course, I grew up like Morbid Angel, Pete to Feet. You know. I actually, when I was younger, I was slightly more of an elitist when it comes to certain techniques. I was all about this kind of augmented swivel technique, and heel toe technique sucked to me. But it's funny, it took an injury to open my appreciation for various techniques. I sustained an injury to my left leg pre-military, and then even in the military, which I had a full avulsion where the hamstring completely split in half. For some reason they had to fix it. So I actually had to adapt my technique to re-stabilize my leg. So I explored now heel toe technique just as much. So I use an augmented swivel technique as well as heel toe. And because of that, I can play more dynamically at various speeds. So a lot of drummers, they get competitive, very elitist. But remember, music is unique to you. What technique works for me may not work for you. I'm 265 pounds, gravity loves me, so my ankles can't do a full swivel. It just don't work. So I have to adapt the techniques purely to my body. Everything has to be tailored to you.
Music should be an extension of yourself, exactly like what he said.
Like what I said.
An extension of yourself, exactly like what he said.
Like what I said. What was I trying to say? On tours right now. We're really working on revamping our live performance, really trying to bring you more than just another band on stage. We're really trying to work on bringing you a full entertainment package.
The whole package. Not a half, not a quarter. Everything below the belly button. The whole thing.
You heard the man right. A full package. And we have a full package. We've been working real hard here at Rapheumets Well, really trying to bring you the newest album, The Exile. Thanks to Grant Truesdale of Tester Metal Records.
Thank you, Grant. You deserve a very firm massage.
He's gonna massage you, Grant. Giovanni Estrella, Laura from Primitive Ways Records, Jason Snell and Ian McDonald from Sick Drummer Magazine, as well as DJ Jet from Metal Messiah Radio. Album Dimensions really focused on the grandness of things, right? Starting from the origin of matter and time and space to the propagation of life throughout the cosmos, right? So you look at, we don't subscribe purely to the theory of biocentrism, but life exists on a quantum level. It's similar to gravity, electromagnetism, strong or weak nuclear forces. Life is a fundamental force that actually is a catalyst of materialistic matter actually evolving. And that's a bunch of made up crap made from fortune cookies. Mm-hmm. So Dimensions really focuses on these things called a tie. So let's fast forward. Now we're in the album The Exile. The Exile.
The exile.
The Exile really focuses on this one character named Darmok Ilna. Now, in the short, only they get to know, imagine you're this character, you look up, some beings come down in the spaceship. Woohoo! Pretty exciting, man. He is a military commander. His job is to oversee the work on what's called the Blood Gates at the mines of Eminur, another made-up word from a fortune cookie. Now, at the mines of Eminur, imagine this, the ship comes over. Only instructions he gets is, bar the gates here, don't let these fools out. Ship comes over, shoots a beam down, all the workers in the mine are trapped in there. Now, what's neat is, on the planet, there are minerals there that actually feed on organic matter. And that's what makes the minerals there important. So these portals that are built actually uses organic matter, aka their body, flesh, actually feeds it, and is a power source to actually bend space and time, which in the story, if you go to www.rapheumetswell.org, you can actually read the full story, and I feel like you just went through a Morrowind.
Yeah, like an adventure.
Yeah, an adventure. That's a good one.
On like the celestial level.
On the celestial level?
Yeah.
Even better word? What's your word, John?
Black hole.
Black hole.
Yeah.
Our new album, The Exile, drops here now. Like right now.
Yeah. We are so excited.
He's very excited.
excited.
He's got his hand, one of his hands in his pocket.
Nipples is just like slightly increasing in density as the hours go on that this album releases.
Pheromones. Youthful pheromones. Yeah. So, below I'll attach a link. Go down and purchase our album, The Exile, right now. It really helps support the bands. And,
Guys.
yeah, thank you very much. Say something.
Black hole.